Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to what will likely be the final episode of the Romuvan Empire. I'm your lovely... wow, that's only going to cost you 2%. Huh. That's only 2,000 troops a month. Not bad, not bad. Well, either way, as I said, the probably final episode of the Romuvan Empire. Now, a lot of people will instantly ask, well, why? Why the final episode of the Romuvan Empire? Well, I may have started, you know, this isolated, alone... Oh, holy shit. Okay, I might manage to fuck this up. But I'm doubtful. And as I was just talking about before with fucking up, the reason I can't, well, bring the series to a close is because we've pretty much beaten everyone. There is not really... Ouch. Ooh, that's 5,000 troops a fucking month you're losing there, buddy boy. We've beaten everything. There is no one in the world, even united with us, that can stand. And recently I've picked up France as an ally. Like, there is no lose for me anymore. I would have to fuck up. In fact, even if I fuck up the hardest core possible, I'm fairly certain France will still bail me the fuck out. Like, I can't lose anymore. It's over. I have won. And, I mean, the most infuriating thing here is I actually have to wait for my soldiers to cross my country before I can engage my enemy in direct combat. They might actually have a chance to get something done. At the same time, though, they are taking a ridiculous amount of casualties there. Yeah. Yeah. How much manpower do you have, Bohemia? I mean, I know you're supposed to be strong, but... that's some pretty hefty casualties you were taking there, good sir. 82,000. Losing 4,000 a month. And is not where you want to be. Wow, you're just actually going to flat out move and attack me over a river? Well, that ends terribly. Excuse me. Every time. Oof. Just keep sending the troops, please, by all means. In that case, reinforce. We may be able to hold it there. We'll see. Yeah, we're probably good here. Especially once the reinforcements get in. Yeah. Well, there goes all of Bohemia's freaking firepower there. Seriously, that's over half of their remaining manpower pool. That is their demise. As a general rule of thumb, you don't recover that effectively from losing half of your manpower pool. You two are going to stay behind. Retreat across the river. Well, unless you're the Hansa. That's because your manpower pool is made out of mercenaries and money. So it's not really a fair comparison. But yeah. Wow, they brought in Montferrat and Parma. Oh, I guess they're vassals. I was going to say, wait, I thought I'm the war leader. Alright. So yeah, as I pretty much smash the whole of the Holy Roman Empire here. I say the whole of it, I basically mean the military power behind it. It's Bohemia and the Hansa. Even combined, their strength is not enough to beat me, or best me at all. Do I even have a possibility I can use on the Emperor? No. No, I do not. Darn, I was going to say, well, I can go after the Emperor to really, you know, prove my mettle, but at the same time as fighting the whole power of the Empire. That just doesn't seem like it'd be that useful at this point to prove anything. Oh well, look at this. I want to see how well they perform. No, not quite capable. Wow, we actually lost a regiment, huh. I suppose it was my own fault. I really was like, you're number 3-1. How do you fare? Alright, fine. You kinda died. Just a little bit. Oh, hey, Montferrat. Let's chase Bohemia's army. No, this is stupid. I can't bring myself to do something stupid that could get me killed. That's, I suppose, part of my problem. I can't willfully destroy myself. But, you know. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah. I mean, at this point, these wars are literally slaying millions. Millions of casualties. I have decimated the entire population of Western Europe at this point. Yeah. And really, I think part of a lot of it just have to do with cannons being as OP as they are. I mean, I could fight Juan. According to the game, they have a stronger military than me. But then again, I also believe that if I can decimate this many Western soldiers with cannons, I am going to make mincemeat out of Chinese tech soldiers. Like, they have a 0% chance of success sort of thing, you know? So, like I said, it is with great displeasure that this will be the final war. The final war where we destroy Bohemia once and for all, as best we freaking can. If they can release stuff or return stuff, then they shall return stuff. We will cancel their vassals. I was going to say we can release nations, but apparently not. Yeah. Yeah. That's the ticket. Like, even that much. Like, that's just spite at this point, though. Like I said, it's become a bit of a bore. It is nothing more than me slaughtering millions of crusading Europeans of various nationalities. Mostly various forms of German. And occasionally a little Russian mixed in. You know? Oh, well, we actually walked into an army of 50. And I wish I had the psychic telekinetic powers. Alright, can you guys pull? Alright, pull out. Really? You guys are incapable of pulling out? That is mildly concerning? You're just gonna fight to the death, aren't you? Huh. No, you're going to win at least round one. Like, alright, well, we're down to 2 groups. Oh no, if only I could build more groups. But this is, like I said, kind of the point I'm making. I have to be really stupid in order to lose something here. And so far, I'm being extremely stupid, and I'm still managing to win the war. By a pretty reasonable margin. I mean, I can't bring myself to be stupid in combat and do utterly stupid tactical decisions. But I can hold myself back from, say, building additional soldiers for a little while. You know? And we're pretty much up to, yeah, 45 war exhaustion. Or 45 war score, sorry. And climbing. You know? Roll claw. Meet him there, aren't you? Yeah. Like, even with these 2 groups, I'm managing to hold off Bohemia here. One group would actually win on its own. That's pretty ridiculous. There we are. Yeah. Just, yeah. I mean, they might eventually manage to win me down whittle me down just a little bit, but even then. Like I said, France is going to fight their way through here eventually and make it to the Hansa proper. They're busy with their own war, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know... 4 war exhaustion. Very good. How long has this war been going on? 1 year. They're at 4 war exhaustion. I've taken several 100,000 casualties. And have lost 50% war score. Like, it is actually pretty much what I would define as a blitzkrieg at this point. That is how far I've managed to pull. Yeah. Just sort of disappointing. I suppose I was hoping that, you know, the coalitions would actually provide me with challenge. However, lackluster so far, to say the least. And they continue to. I know a lot of people like this series, and, you know, that is sort of how it goes. The series, I suppose, you know, can't go on forever. It had to come to an end at some point. And you know what? We're going out on a high note. We have everything we got here. Holy shit, they have a better shock value? Didn't we have a 5? They've got a 6. Hang on here. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, that's hurt. Yeah. So again, to reiterate, that's another 50,000 casualties. Oh my god. There you go. Like, I don't want anything more from Bohemia, that's the problem. I mean... Here. What can I take from you, rather? I don't know. Yeah, sure, I guess we could cancel Silesia's vassal. Cancel Pomerania. Palatinate. Oh, I don't know. I like Carinthia, but that's only one province. Upale? I'm actually surprised that they're rejecting things the way they are. But, yeah. Genoa entered into a military coalition against us. I don't even know why that happened. They have 0 aggressive expansion. They just do that sometimes. And I mean, the problem is, unlike the Knights, there just isn't anything I can truly make into a, you know, a good story here. It's sometimes how I get by with being super powerful. And you know what? I didn't do proper story development from the start with this because I didn't expect it to be one of these series, but it turned into one pretty quickly, actually. But you know what? I'm okay with that. 17, well, I was going to say rounded up to 1700. This is actually a lot farther than most people end up playing in their games anyway, so I feel like it's an okay time to end it anyway. So, let's see. What else are we getting? We're still getting war score in from that. We're not getting war score from battles anymore because, surprisingly, battles have a tendency to give a lot of war score at this point. Hop. And even on the attack, we're doing pretty good here. Yeah. That was what? Yeah, that was 33,000 casualties to my 13,000. Yeah, that sums up these wars in a nutshell. And suddenly, Bohemia's not quite so willing. Not quite so willing to continue. Roclaw, or whatever. All these nations. Halec and Opale. There. Now we have 1 province miners on our border. They, you know, that prevent them from being too pissy about that. They still have a border up here, but what you gonna do, right? There's literally not much I can do. Oh well. It's been a fun run with this series. And to top it all off, we smashed another million or so Christians. And actually, going back here, I got rough estimates from a lot of the battles. So, and I was actually been taking notes here on these battle casualties. So, hang on, let me do quick addition. Addition. Okay, I've got the final number. Now, what is this number, you ask? The number of Christians I have killed starting at the Great Coalition Wars, which, for anyone wondering, started around 1550. So, in the last 125 years... You ready? 7 million. For people counting, that's more than died in World War II. And, taking generations into account, let's translate that into how many people would be missing in the modern day. Hang on here. Let's see. 25 years of average birth rate here for each era. Holy shit. I probably should have checked that out first. So the number of people that would be missing from our modern day, the Earth population would only be 4 billion. What? No, there's no way I've... No, I have to have done the math wrong somewhere. Hang on. Checking numbers here, please. Hang on here. Alright, let's see. Fucking calculator. Let's see, we have 4 generations per century, plus 1, so that's 3 centuries, so that's 13 generations. 13 generations times the birth rate of 2.9 times the number of casualties, which roughly is 2 million. Okay. Thank you, computer. 2.7 billion missing. Yeah, right. That makes it about more, right? 2.7 billion dead in modern day terms. That's how much of the population of the planet I've managed to wipe out. At this point, it's becoming obscene. Give or take, before the year 1800, I probably could wipe out the entire population of the planet. Or at the very least, the entire population of Europe. If I were to continue. Mathematically speaking. My God. Oh, dear Lord. Mathematically speaking, I have trashed the world. And this is only counting enemy casualties. I've suffered quite a few myself, probably closing in on maybe 1 million. So, needless to say, I don't think anyone has any fighting people left. I think everyone is dead. Europe is dead. I have killed everyone. And that's, I think, the note to end the series on. Europe is dead, and I have killed everyone. So thank you everybody for watching the Romuvan Empire series. As always, this has been your lovely, and if slightly depressing and somber host, Galvin, talking about genociding Europeans, signing off.